Danny Day here with Corban University head baseball coach Jeff McKay. We're here for the 2016 season preview, Jeff, and so many great things last year on and off the field, including a historic missions trip to Cuba following the season. What things are you most looking forward to here in 2016?
Well, there are two things. The mission trip to Cuba is in the planning stages also again for this coming year, so we are excited about that. We're looking forward to returning. We feel like it's a real honor and a real blessing, to be able to go there and use baseball and, to really express, to the Cuban people our love, but also represent Christ. And we are really excited about that again. Secondly, with the new season upon us, we have 29 new players. This group of players is a fun, loving group of players. They've really gelled really well together. And they had a great fall, and so I'm really looking forward to this group. I'm excited about this season to see what they can do.
The NAIA West Conference is going to look a little bit different in 2016 with the additions and departures of teams and everything, once again, all culminating in that conference tournament at the end of the year. How does that change things, if at all?
Well, it does. Concordia and Menlo have left the conference, so it leaves it at 6 teams. The conference tournament will now be 5 teams, and it will include Lewis and Clark State. They will be hosting the national tournament again, but also playing in the tournament. In addition, the newly formed league in Southern California called the CalPAC will be sending their winner to the conference tournament also. So probably a little more competitive, certainly with Lewis and Clark State in there. So it's going to be fun.
The conference schedule is also different this year as the Warriors will play each team home and away. What do you see as the opportunities and then the challenges in this new scenario?
Yeah, each team will play a home series against each other. So it will be additional travel, and so it's an additional number of games also against each team. This year, the University of British Columbia and Lewis and Clark State, 2 teams that were in the national tournament last year, look as strong as ever. C of I, is always tough. I'm looking at Simpson and OIT to be stronger this year than ever before. So with that amount of travel and with playing more games against, better competition, it's going to be a very, very tough schedule for the Warriors.
You lost some strong players from last year's team, but there are a number of talented returners who are looking to improve upon their play from last year. Who should we expect big things out of this year?
We have a core of good returning position players who have been very productive in the past. Ryan Rosas, Jackson Smith, Hayden Calvert, Vince Gonzalez, and Landon Frost. So as position players, those guys return as kind of our core, and those guys have proven productive players. We have 3 players that have come up from the reserve team that we feel like can be really key contributors this year also. Benji Leogon, Jared Thorne, and Scott Weidlich. And they have moved up from the reserve team. On the mound, we return almost half of our innings from a year ago, so pretty strong group of returning pitchers. Caleb Henry won 6 games a year ago. Daniel Gover won 4 games. They both will be in the starting rotation. We returned Daniel Aranda and Adam Shumka, who were key parts of the bullpen also.
So another very strong recruiting class that you had this year. Which newcomers should we expect to make an impact on the field this year?
Yeah, we have a very good recruiting class. We project probably 2 junior college pitchers to have strong contributions. Connor Matson and Thomas Kerr. We're looking for them to really help in our pitching staff. 3 key position players from the junior college ranks: Austin Andrews, Kyle Killian, and Alex DeRacy. We have 4 very talented freshman players that have kind of surfaced out of the fall and kind of separated themselves out. So this year we will have 4 freshman players probably get a considerable amount of playing time on the varsity, which we've never had before. Jalen Garcia, Zach Penrod, Daniel Freeberger, and Jessup Scott.
So then at the end of the day, Jeff, what goals and expectations do you have for this year's Warrior baseball team?
Well, we've proven that in the past few years that we can contend for the upper division. And so this is, since my time here, this is my most talented team. It's my deepest team, but at the same time, probably going in, it's our most inexperienced team, for a competition at this level. But we always say that our season is going to be defined about how we finish, not about how we start, but about how we finish. This year's group, with all the new players, to see how quickly they can adapt to our system. And we need to stay healthy with our core returning players. Our new coaching staffs, we kind of have a new approach offensively and also on the mound. It's kind of a kind of an up-tempo, high energy, what we call joy of playing approach. And so it's going to be an exciting time to see the Warriors. And I expect to contend for the upper half of the conference again. To God be the glory. Go Warriors.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jeff, and good luck out there this year.
Thank you.